Ozzy, my dear familiar.
Ozzy? What's gotten into you?
Her Majesty beseeches you to unfurl your blessed wings, and with them blot out the heavens, plunging the world into eternal night.
If you didn't bring your parasol with you, that's your own fault, mein Fräulein.
Hey! Incoming!
What should I do now? If only Sino was still around.
Excuse us. Has something happened?
Oh, I appreciate the concern, but who are you? Ah, friends of Sino. Well, I suppose it's not a secret. My name is Nabil. I'm a matra in the academia. A case involving the smuggling of canned...
Huh? You mean...
Well, not exactly. I suppose the main problem is that the case suddenly came. Given the large scope of the issue, we talked things over internally and decided if you two have some time.
Alright, since you...
Yes, large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been, according to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead... Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous... According to our current leads, it's...
You can count on us! Huh? It's Sino!
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. We'll have to chat some other time. There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling.
Hey, what do you know?
I see. Well, the situation might be... Long story short, I was...
Whoa. That sounds... Alright, let's go round up those...
Is this all you got?
What difference does it make if he's...
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand.
What does the academia... I don't see any real gems in this batch.
150K.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Sino!
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
Dun dun! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
What is this? He's got backup now? I don't like...
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway.
Huh?
Just like the others I've caught. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of... All right, I have one question.
The pic...
And when is the next...
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a ship. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much...
I know exactly why they didn't receive them. I suspect who's ever running this whole... When you were trying to escape...
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day... But here we are.
These small fries are the only... If only we had another lead.
Huh? Oh!
Do you have a potential...
Whoop!
That's right.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Sino meet Dory.
I see. Anyway, if you manage to learn anything... And as for you...
Okay.
Hey! What's with the...
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as can...
The academia has clearly published the potential... I just hope you understand if I ever catch... All right, Traveler.
Ha! You think you can...
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? If Paimon remembers... Make my escape. I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the... Huh? You mean you stopped? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market. Besides, it seems that group of smugglers is practically plus, with regulations getting as... sounds like we came all this way. Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that... Hey! You just want to make more business for yourself. Don't Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge. Then why does the academia... Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scumbag? Everything in the world Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, but with canned knowledge, first, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your... Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects? Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly... It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases. But Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned... And what's worse, you're playing right. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute... The Court of Desolation. Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of the Scarlet King. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation. Because studying those ruins is not just us for the auction. Chances are, on the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? I've got it. 500,000 more per kit. That's quite the bargain. What? No need to worry, little one. Sino's the one heading the... All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchant's Guild and pay the bill once the mission... I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. Oh, the Mora. I can see it already.
We'd better get going. If Dory keeps that...
I just wish that some people would actually do their jobs.
Sino! We got news for you. With the smugglers, they are hosting an auction in the desert.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel. But is it reliable?
We also heard that the Court of...
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of the... According to past research, however, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose less in recent years. After all, death is often the greatest grief. That's why some continue to... Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go investigate.
Huh?
That's right. Let's begin. Don't worry.
That's Sino for ya. And away I go!
By royal...
Can't see. Ha! Hoo!
With sword comes shadow.
One with the forest.
Destiny has brought me hither.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Sino. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a... And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even...
That's right! We won't...
Ha! Have you really? My employer said that he's willing to come. On top of that...
Is that so? Well,
Sorry, no cat... I hear everything!
You are not welcome.
Ha!
Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Shadow Raven!
Enshroud!
Incoming!
Regret. This... You're in over your head, Sino. There will be... Let's get out of here!
No need. Even if we apprehend them, I apologize for bringing you into this. You should be careful from now on.
Wait, hold on!
You'd be surprised. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time. Yes, I was carrying out a mission with one of my superior. My superior was injured.
Whoa! Who could...
He survived with a fractured wrist. His name is Taj Radkani. A very well-respected Anyway, our mission will be dangerous.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger come.
Good. Don't worry, and once this is all over...
So hot. If only there was some shade for us to cool off under.
We still have a long way to go. Of course.
Care to...
Just try to stay focused. Take one step after another.
Okay, just look around. It's just...
Watch out. Something...
Invisible!
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see.
This place is super dangerous.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert. Stay still. Here's the answer.
Huh? What is...
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar, but this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did...
Whoa! Paimon never knew that...
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a frantic fight.
Well, good thing...
Let's keep heading to the auction. It would be...
Keep up.
They're back again! How many of them are there?
One with the forest.
Got a dash.
Speed of light.
Enshroud. Ha! Keep up.
Weird. Is this where the auction is? Yeah, not a single...
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. But even so, they still knew we were coming.
Aw, what should we do?
We searched the area.
All right, let's take a...
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then. They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. Once they think we've left the premises.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Okay, we'll start heading.
Yes. And don't...
Looks kinda cozy in here. Nap time! Ugh, so tired. We've probably gone. Yay. Let's go. Maybe some. Make my escape. Bye. Make my escape. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tell Paimon everything you...
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. He is not the primary instigator.
Yes, impressive. You certainly...
Huh?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods, since all the goods were just left here on soup...
You must know who's manufacturing...
No, I'll talk. But before that, if we stay here, chances are that some...
All right.
How about my home in Aru Village?
Fine.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us!
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
you're back! Oh, we have guests?
This is my daughter, Simin. She can... Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad...
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask.
Paimon is Paimon!
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see... But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while...
Why is that?
Everything, from the manufacturing of canned knowledge, to the sales and even splitting the prop. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked... And even if you manage to win in the...
Everyone has their own reason.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. And I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a...
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more...
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits?
Actually, my daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. That's why she never really had any friends to play with. And as for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wait until one day...
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the mora I made, I could find... There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Sino. Give what...
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child. But I cannot turn a blind...
I somehow knew you would say that. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think...
Whoa! Look at...
Yes. All neatly packed... Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge...
Yes, that would make sense. Wait. What's this? Yes. It's a Matra seal. And I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved. The pieces have now all fallen into place. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then if we can enter the repository, but considering my current status, you'll need to be the one who checks the records.
Sure thing!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our lead, we can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll
Make my escape.
Hello, we meet again. How's the investigation going? Oh, so you were able to find Sino after all. I hope he's doing all. I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so.
It's alright. We were...
I can tell that even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this, that's right. Granted, however, some forms, but some information, maybe. Follow me. I'll show you.
The restricted
Those closed
Okay, I understand. Since Sino is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust, but I'd suggest avoiding any...
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet? Huh, it reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Rodkani. But you're not far off. Mortada...
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the...
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a much...
It's just that... they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison.
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made... He used to be Sino's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the...
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. But I wonder if it had any...
Taj was already very well known by the time. So when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had high expectations. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father. Taj arrested his son. Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bow. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why...
I had no idea that happened. That must be really...
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now.
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect impossible. Taj would never do that. But this is Taj we're talking about.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the academia because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the... There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could...
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasure's inside the Court of Desolation, though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something. Do you have any questions?
Paimon's kind of confused. What should we...
Oh, now that I think about it, Sino suspected that the canned knowledge was... There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Don't worry, Taj.
Alrighty then, let's go ask...
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia?
Huh. Well, yes, but the academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from...
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have...
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of...
No, not that I'm aware of.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large ship...
Huh?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing...
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did. There's a Kashara researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately.
And you didn't find that...
Well, the boxes were stamped with the Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe a man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of before I realized it, the door opened, but Taj didn't come to work today, so...
A group of Eremites? Could Taj...
No way. Taj is just like Sino. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
So, this is Taj's place.
Well, what should we do then?
No. Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now... What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Yes. This is definitely Taj's handwriting. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. I have a feeling that Sino might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own. You're right, that's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these... I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe
All right, we'll give these to Sino and see. Can't catch me! Well, Sino?
Taj. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he...
So do you think he's the one behind?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. There's no doubt that's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking.
Make my escape.
Don't blink!
Yeah.
By royal...
I'll uproot you! Ha! Can't see? Hoom! Ha! Hoom!
You give, you receive. Speed of light. Huh?
Enshroud! Ha! Let's nip that in the butt! Tuh! I think we can forgo the lost and found report. Keep up! Ha!
Feeling lucky today?
Oz, reveal thyself!
One thing up!
With sword comes shadow.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I'll uproot you!
You want this?
You give, you receive.
And away I go! Make my escape.
Time to go
By
to
royal
work.
decree!
Gotta dash.
Enshroud!
Try to keep up.
Ha! Hoom! Ha!
Now
I
test
hear
my
everything!
patience.
Don't Blink! Nowhere to hide.
We'll meet again.
As you wish, main foot.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Oz, reveal. Come on out! Stretch your wings
Enshroud.
and raise a storm! Cut to the chase.
Goodbye, but we'll meet again.
That's everything. On to the next. Speed of light. Hey! May knowledge guide you. This world is full of unsolved...
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Forth! Propagate!
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find. Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful.
Odds for me. Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
Nowhere to run!
Ah, Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing... Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected.
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But was it all your doing?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here
So, did...
See this door behind me? I'm so close, Sino. If only you hadn't arrived now.
Enough conjecture. What has happened in the end?
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine!
By royal decree...
Got a dash.
Ring cutter! Know my sword! Propagate!
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. This is only a...
Uh-oh. We have to...
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me. Now...
I'll do what I have.
I still remember when we first even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, he never planned on opening the door.
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Murtada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, that is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation. People from every walk of life are involved.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else. So I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation
A place that once drove. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation. Regardless of the cost, let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had a band, but that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful.
So, you pretended...
Yes. I'm sorry, but anyway. This place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too?
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more. He planned it all from the very beginning, risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them.
Regardless, I made a great... I was always so busy with work. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you.
There's nothing to be sorry for. If you see Mortada, send him my...
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
All right, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
The Court of Desolation has...
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters. Being buried in quicksand is its right to them. As long as there's more to be made, their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have... That's an opportunity that...
We'll help too.
Thank you. But you've already... Just leave the rest to me. So, that's what I'm...
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. And this should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the The last few days have been quite... At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the... After that, people on the list started to put pressure on the...
And?
Well, then we received word that the Matra then moved together against the enemy. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured all across Sumeru. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border.
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone on the list means no... It was a lot of work.
That's right. As for the mysterious person who hit the mercenary camp, that must be... Speaking of which, have you been in touch with Sino these days? He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it...
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful.
Don't worry about me.
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. After Mortada died, the organization toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just... If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen...
Sino! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier!
That's right. Sino asked me to collect some... I also dropped by just to check for any injury. And Sino, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't...
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her lab. Her condition seems to be improving lately, so I plan on having her go outside more.
Huh? You mean Kale is...
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind... So I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me...
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you...
But what about...
It's still not time for me to rest yet. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. I just hope my own change will come slowly. So that way, those who see me as their superior, just as I gained courage from my own superiors, and my partner. I'll be fine. There are many things I feel better about. Many people want to go to the desert. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions.
Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now. Make my escape. 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 Make my escape.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Let me weep. Spring forth!
No rest for the wicked.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
Let's go. Time is against us.
Who ate a poisonous...
Odds revealed.
Gotta dash.
One with the... Ah! I hear everything!
Ninjutsu.
I think we can forgo the lost and found report. Can't see? forest. Ha! I'll uproot you.
With sword comes shadow. Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
One thing after another. I hear everything.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Nowhere to hide.
Punch you. Enshroud.
Don't be a killjoy! We might have just miscalculated.
Gotta dash.
I'll uproot that.
Don't blink!
Some quiet. Another problem.
One with the forest.
The loneliness of death.
As you wish, me.
I hear everything. Who do you think you are? Can't see? Ha! One with the forest. Ha! I'll uproot you. Ha! Keep up.
Make my escape.
By royal decree.
Gotta dash.
Can't see. Ha!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Make my... Come on out!
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud. Smells like something good is inside. Why is there a chest here? Keep up.
my escape. Make my escape. Make my escape. Ooh, what's in here? Maybe a growth serum? Make my escape. Make my escape. Ooh, what's in here? Maybe a growth serum? escape. Make my 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 escape. my escape.